In today's tutorial, we're looking at how to make the ripping jaw effect from our It short film, which, if you haven't seen already, you can find on the card on screen now. Though this effect contains a lot of masking rotoscoping, you can follow this for free in HitFilm Express. I'm also excited to announce that we're collaborating with Film Riot on this project to bring you guys some slime assets, as well as an exclusive 30% discount for their slime asset pack. So keep watching to the end of this tutorial to find out how you can get your hands on this amazing deal. Without further ado, let's get into this jawsome effect. First, some housekeeping. For this effect, we're going to be working with many layers and masks. In order to save us some work in rotoscoping, I've brought in a clean plate of my shot. This way I can keep the masks rough outside the area that I need to focus on. Clean plates are incredibly helpful for roto, especially when the background is static. Let's begin with the tracking. We're going to be focusing on the area our teeth will be emerging from. So that's the top and bottom lip, along with the cheek and ear. Start by going to the new layer icon and selecting Point. By using Ctrl and D, we'll duplicate this point layer to get a total of 4 points. Let's press F2 and rename these layers for the points we're after. Top lip, bottom lip, cheek and ear. Open the footage layer and under Tracker, we'll select the plus icon to activate the tracker window. We'll be needing the rotation, scale and position data from our track. So let's change the type to double points. While filming this clip, I tried my best to maintain an anchor point for everything to be drawn to. In this example, the ear. Move the selection box over the two areas and begin the track. Once completed, select the point layer with the appropriate name. Due to my action being flat and static to the camera, I'll go ahead and select rotation, but leave scale deselected. Select apply. Then select the plus icon to add another. I'm going to speed this up as we repeat the steps for the other markers. With our tracking complete, we're now going to begin masking. Let's switch back to the viewer window. We're going to divide up the masking into 3 areas: face, lower jaw, and neck. Let's grab our footage and again use Ctrl and D to duplicate the footage so we have 4 total. We're keeping 1 as the original, untouched copy, as it's always good to have a clean copy at the ready. Use F2 to rename each layer for the desired feature. We can go ahead and turn off the clean layer. Let's give these layers some color so we can tell them apart. By selecting the layer, we can go up to the pen tool and begin masking. As mentioned before, we have a clean plate of a background, so we can keep the area rough outside with what we need. Keep in mind that as I use the ear as an anchor point of the motion, all points should lead to this feature, and thanks to the Pennywise makeup, it's provided a good path for me to follow. For your own work, you can place small dots on your actors and mask around them, kinda like connect the dots, but they would of course need to be removed afterwards. With the mask complete, it's now time to animate and rotoscope. Begin by opening the footage layer and under Mask and Transform, we'll select Path by hitting the keyframe icon beside the value. From this point on, as we move through the timeline adjusting the mask, keyframes will automatically be placed. We're going to be moving in the timeline about an even number of frames, adjusting our mask, then going back on ourselves to adjust the points in between. This is the quickest form of rotoscope. I'm going to be speeding this along as I repeat this for the remainder of the animation and other sections, because you're busy and we value your time. Here we have all my layers fully masked and prepped. My face on top of them all, followed by my lower jaw, then my neck to hide any holes and stitch them all together. As you may have noticed, however, my mouth doesn't stretch very far, so we're going to be slowing down this layer. Right-click the jaw and select Make Composite Shot. Be sure to bring all properties from the current timeline and move the masks and effects with the layer. If we go back into the original composite shot, cut the bottom lip point layer, Ctrl and X, and paste it into the lower jaw composition shot, Ctrl and V. We'll be needing this for our teeth composite shortly. Back in the original composite shot, grab the lower jaw layer, right click and go to Speed, Duration. Let's dial down the speed to 50%. This will slow the motion of the jaw, maintaining the position for the rip. I have an image of teeth I'm going to be bringing into the composite shot. Let's give these layers some color so they stand out. And if we go to the end of the timeline, we'll have a better view of where these can be positioned. And under Transform, we're going to be using Position, Scale and Rotation to move into position. When placed, find the nearest point layer and parent to that layer. be sure to move it beneath our masked footage. Duplicate the image and repeat this as many times as you like to fill the mouth. For the teeth by the actual mouth, I wanted them to extrude out as the mouth stretched, so I offset the anchor point to be aligned with the corner of the lip, then keyframe the position, scale and rotation to reveal themselves beneath the mouth. Jumping into the other composite shot to repeat this for the set on my lower jaw. Final amends were the effects from the color correction drop down that were applied to the teeth. A curves, hue, saturation and lightness to make the teeth more yellow, wrapping up with a brightness and contrast to help match the blend of the shine and general image. To find all the assets we'll copy these effects to, we can use the search bar above the timeline. Now we can just copy the effects, conduct a search, select all the layers, and Ctrl V to paste. Don't forget the one in your other composite shot as well. And now for the slime. Before I show you how to add it into the scene, let's talk about the amazing free content. In this tutorial we're collaborating with Film Riot, who have generously given you all the 4 slime assets that we used for the final effect, taken from their slime assets for VFX pack. Find a link to this free download containing 4 assets in the description box. What could be better than that? Well, for 48 hours only, our viewers get an exclusive 30% discount on Film Riot's awesome slime assets for VFX pack. This pack is particularly cool because it contains 78 amazing slime and fluid assets, perfect for using in your Halloween shorts as gore or blood. To apply these effects, simply bring the clips into the timeline, adjust the anchor point to the place of origin, position them how you please, parent it to a tracking point and set the blend mode to add. Duplicate and scatter. It's that easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget that you only have 48 hours to use the discount code for that slime asset pack. There's a link in the description for the project files and some free slime asset packs. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified on our next upload.